¿Estás bien, Javi? Yo prendo esto.
Ah, sí. Bueno, él no ha fumado, si lo quieres prender.
The first 3 weeks after the hurricane, it was just like pretty much zombie apocalypse kind of situation. Like 24-hour long lines for gasoline, extreme heat, no water. A lot of people were like terrorized because when the hurricane did stop, since there was absolutely zero electricity or internet or communication or anything, some people told me they were fearing that another hurricane was coming behind it, because we got 2 hurricanes. We got Irma, and then we got Maria right a couple days after Irma. There's still a good amount of people that have no power or water. You know, like there's still people crossing rivers with like ropes and stuff. And the people that are okay now are like comfortable, and then like these people that still have nothing are kind of like sadly like kind of like being forgotten or like not prioritized.
Like Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
I don't want to play for money. I want to do cool shit, cool events. I just don't want to play. I want to play, but I want to do it good, you know, something well planned. You know, videos, photos, not just playing old songs and that's it and get paid.
At the time I was driving to Texas. It was like a day drive to go down there. So halfway through the travels, I get news that Puerto Rico has been devastated. I'm trying to call my parents. I'm trying to call my sister. Everyone's like freaking out in the car. You have like 12 more hours to drive down. And we really didn't find out anything about until at least 2 or 3 weeks after the incident. Like, and there's like so sad to see like people drawing like signs telling the people from the electricity companies like, oh, we don't have any lights for three months, or we need water, or stuff like that.
¿Qué cosa?
No es nada malo.
¿Qué
It's something funny.
me lleva alguien algo así?
No,
Avanza, cabrón.
about a picture.
Meow.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Picture of a cat?
I'm gonna tease you until you like get it.
Me dressed up as a cat? What the fuck? Did I take home someone named Cat?
That's all I can say. I promise I wouldn't say it, but I wouldn't like tell you.
You know what? Fuck cats.
The reason why I am not religious is because I guess Christianity, because that's what I'm most familiar with, as thinking they know the answers, when really I don't feel like anybody knows the answers. until you die. What I believe is that neurologically, what happens when your brain starts to shut down are things like flashes of light, and it's more just the scientific, what your eyes see, So for me, it's not spiritual, but it is interesting that people experience a lot of the same patterns, and then they make it spiritual. What gives the energy of a beating heart? Nobody can really, they know the science of like the potassium and this and that, and that's what gives the energy, but it's crazy that you can take a heart out of a body and it'll still beat.
My bad. My bad. You gotta do the best you can. You gotta help people. Even if I ain't got nothing, I'll give you what I got. I'll give you what I got. I'll help you if I can. That's what it's all about. Love, peace, friends, truth. I've tried to do the best that I can, kinda, and I've failed. You can't trust the devil. Just tell it like it is.
One time I lived in South Dakota and there was a Colombian friend of mine, no, Venezuelan, and he used to throw knives at me and they'd go in across the room and stick right next to my head. He was so proud of his knife throwing skills, like I'd be standing here and he'd go whoa, and he'd chase me around throwing knives. There's deliberate efforts to suppress the truth. I don't know how they orchestrated it or what. It's some kind of a spiritual agency. I don't view it as a human thing. But I've been working like as hard as I can at trying to find creative ways to bring it back up to the popular knowledge. And I read this proclamation. If you read it and truly digest it, it's absolutely staggering. It's all out there, but so few people are aware of it.
Don't fuck with my shit. Don't take my shit. Don't take advantage of me.
Nobody's taking advantage of you.
Well, goddamn! Where's the fucking salsa that I just bought?
Right there.
I found it. I thought it was all gone. I didn't get any and I found it. I just found it.
You just want to hear me rant and rave.
No, you want to hear yourself rant and rave. Death is real for the people who believe in it. I don't. And so death is an illusion, just like money. And I think the Buddha said that for the normal mundane life, it's from the womb to the tomb, but the life of awareness leads to overcoming of both life and death. And that's basically it. Death is an illusion. I don't fear it because it's not real. And I can't say too much more about it than that. I feel bad for people who believe in it.
So 10 son para Sonia, eso sí.
Okay, okay.
Oh, there's another healthy one, 2 healthy ones, 3 healthy ones they killed.
Because I'm driving at the same time I'm trying to find this fucking lady's number.
Wait a second.
Monty has a point. He says we should meet at Calypso Cafe because there's no parking, there's a jail. Why did he say there's a jail in the first fucking place?
Okay, perfecto. Okay, cool.
Flamboyant trees lose all their leaves in the winter and they look like they're dying. We're meeting, they're meeting us here. The television crew's meeting us here.
Oh, okay, everybody's coming here. Okay, good. But they're not getting, they cut down too many trees, and the next time we have a storm, it's just gonna be a giant mudslide. Melvin, the supervisor, has agreed to meet with them in the plaza at 3 p.m. If anybody's interested in going to the plaza and find out what's actually going on. Right?
And also down a little bit from Tambu, now you have those giant condos which were built like in a couple of weeks, you know, in September one year, and nobody was really watching anyway. It's just obscene.
Y eso nos preocupa seriamente.
Sí, pero eso está en propiedad privada.
Bueno, no, pero hay algo en la calle que estaban haciendo.
¿Cómo lo están haciendo? Porque por lo menos técnica.
I'd like to follow the money trail and find out who is getting paid, why they are taking the trees down, and how the volume, how they're getting paid. They're taking out all the trees. The rainy season is coming. I'm afraid of mudslides.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dean, this is me.
Yeah, we tour the U.S. in the summer for like 6 months and then come back here. And playing South by Southwest in March. You know, just we've been pretty busy. We want to put a new album out in the next year or so. So we want to take our time with it though. So I'm estimating in a while. So it'd be $450 for 3 days. Okay. Off South by Southwest standards. Let me discuss with my band, all right, and then call my manager and tell her we're pretty much relying on whatever is left of the money when we buy the plane tickets, pretty much. What's up? I'm gonna go surfing now to Aguadilla. I heard it's fucking going off. Alright, well hurry up, make a decision right now because I'm really about to leave. You know what? Fuck this, bro.
Shit, this fucking road is.
It's actually better now.
Watch those ditches right there, dude.
Dude, I got brand new tires yesterday and fucking suspension and all the goods. Spent like 6 hours yesterday in the mechanic.
I'm still trying to hit my base coat.
Kind of like challenging that. I like driving fast. I like climbing trees. I like doing shit that no one else wants to do, you know, tries or does. If he comes, I'll greet him. The Dysfunction has been together for almost 10 years. I really hope that good things come to us. I'm really optimistic. So are the boys.
I walked into the studio and what I found, this beautiful Santa Fe easel with a big red bow. And I walked and I go, incredible, you know, it's like he knew, and he had a heart condition, but we didn't know he was going to pass. It was really took us by surprise. But that he just put that there for me. It's like, you go, Fiora, this is you, you're going to do it. He always believed in me more than anybody. So I'm like, that's why when Maria, I said, I felt it so strong. I said, I have to take care of this. We're going to work, start from below, start from scratch. And that other painting of mine is fire. I mean, for me, it's all about fire and passion. Nena, tú estás muy inquieta. ¿Qué te pasa? What is going on? Ah, no! She pooped! She pooped! Oh my God! Seriously? Okay, I love you to the moon and back, Luna. It's okay. We have all these figures here, and you just couldn't hold on. Well, we all have to poop. That was the shit. Gotta do it.
Check, 1, 2.
I'll be back real fast.
I don't want to label life as having an expiration date, and because whatever, you don't know when you're gonna go. In the past couple years, I've lost a lot of friends, and and it's weird every time because I'm like, I was just with this person yesterday, and today at the same time he's not here anymore, and that has made me literally YOLO. You only live once. I truly, anybody that knows me knows that I live every day like it's the last. Fuck it. And not gonna get hippy dippy or spiritual about it. It's just a fact. I don't know if I'm gonna get hit by a car as soon as I walk down the stairs. You just never know. There's a balance. Being depressed is good, sometimes because it does makes you pause, and then you have time to think, and then I get the most creative when I'm down, actually, because I have time. It's a weird life. That's all I can say.
Got lost in your forest. There was no way out. Kept running and running till I fell down. My heart's on fire. Till I'm solid. Wanna get higher. I'm seeking higher. I'm seeking fire. I'm seeking fire. Oh, I got lost in your forest. I
There's some people in here.
Park up here.
I haven't been here in a while. Physically, it was devastating. But like I came back and I saw more people taking care of each other. You know, people wanting to help. And sometimes these kind of things have to happen so it can like make us remember who we are and like that we are together and where we stand, you know, as a group and how strong we are. Not as individuals, but as a group, as a community.
The dirty crow. The dirty crow. I like that name. You had more detail like that? I do. Wait, was it? No. Sorry. Oh, you guys already made all of this. I don't know that. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know about tonight. You're right. You're on that little crossroads.
There's been some lonely moments that corner me and make me think if anything's worth it. Yeah. And then I just really, when that happens, best thing to do is talk to a friend and just distract yourself from it. Because it's a permanent solution to temporary problem kind of deal. And, you know, it just sucks. It sucks that it even crossed your mind. You know, it makes me feel ashamed of myself. I don't want to let myself down. I whisper to myself, I'm like, I'm fucking crazy. But you know what? Who the fuck is not crazy? Seriously. I try to remember how I used to think when I was young, before drugs, party, rock. And I had a really good childhood, you know, very innocent, video games, you know, grandma's house. I loved nature. I would fucking go hike, you know, the forest and the woods, you know. I think that this hurricane made people really strong. Like, I've seen a change in personality.
I don't know. You know, as I look around nowadays, I don't know if it was the psychedelics or what the fuck opened my mind up, but I see trauma all around me.
Hey, Cat. I was just saying, look, I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't want to interrupt what you have to say.
You doing okay?
No, I'm doing okay. What's fucked up? There's cans of soda that say 60 cents on them. And you go to buy it, and they charge you $1.25.
She sent a camera crew, the other news station sent a camera crew, and now it's not just us. They're cutting down trees and taking out trees that are nowhere near electrical wires. And still, look, you go down Mango Alley, there's trees entangled in the wires.
Yeah.
And there's trees that are cut like 20 yards.
Those are too tricky, so
yeah,
I don't want to mess with those.
Lleno de cupones de ahorro.
Jake. Hi, Penny. Hi, Penny.
Who wants to get stoned?
Will Chewy need a what's it called, a health certificate to get into heaven? I die and that's it. I'm an atheist, so we don't believe in ever afters, do we, Chewy? I hope I'm wrong.
Sí, me lo dijo. Dale, mi lo tiene.
Ya no está para eso.
Estamos acompañados.
The girl with the faraway eyes.
They picked the busiest night at Pool Bar, so it's gonna be a while. We gotta serve our tables.
People are trying to get out from there.
Okay. Well, there's a lot more cars than just mine blocking the way.
No, it's just yours.
Keep showing up for food. We might have to play on this upper stage.
Look at it this way. You guys are gonna have a hot crowd when you start.
Francis is doing a terrific job at the sound. Give it up.
The song is called Control. It's about chicks with cocaine problems.
It seems to me that a lot of people are not willing to be there for others. Like I've fucked so much, and now I realize I don't think I want to. I want to fuck, but I don't. It kind of has a tainted vibration about it. Like I like the term "make love" better.
Instagram. Love me. Oh, see? Not bad. This is so stupid. I cannot tell you. It's fun.
Go for
this
it.
Is fire.
Go for it.
Fire.
Go for it. Go
I
for it.
can't because of the person that told me either. I made a promise that I cannot fucking tell. Meow. And
What's your tweet?
Meow. And what was it? Picturing. Gato man. Does that look it? It's worth it.
Well, use your feet. Go back and forward, just like Hudson does. Back and forward. One of the most important things for us personally was getting back to work, opening the school, and just giving us something to do. Because after the hurricane, everything felt so stagnant. It was kind of like a snow day for school. You know, I mean, you couldn't do anything. Everything was closed. People were clearing the streets with chainsaws. And then once the streets were open, you could drive around, but there was really nowhere to go.
Just probably put it here. Yeah, that's fine.
For Hurricane George, they lost power for a month and a half. And we were like, a month and a half? It's if somebody told me, oh, you're not going to be with electricity for 6 months, I would have had a hard time like finding the energy to work and carry on, and I don't know. I probably would have made different decisions. We were doing gutter showers because it was still the rainy season. So we would be out somewhere and all of a sudden the clouds would roll in and we would run to the school because we had collection buckets set up on our gutters. And we would run to the school and strip down and we would take showers in the rain. That's what everybody did.
Who starts it here, Chris?
Can we get a bottle of whiskey?
Yeah.
Thank you. We didn't make a set list because this was a pool party. So now we're kind of fucked. There's a lot of you out there.
Where's the pool?
Yeah, where's the pool?
I brought my bathing suit.
Did you come here for the music or did you come here for the circus? Which one? The circus, right? The song is called Sunshine.
After the hurricane sucked, you like woke up and everybody's like flat on their back, everything's like destroyed and broken and brown and flooded, and you're like there chopping out like next to like old ass dudes. It's like 3 foot deep water everywhere and you're like chopping people out of their house so you can like get down the road. I look at it and I'm like, right, this is how legends are born right here. That's how I look at it.
I hear that.
Like that one with the photo with John in the front, and I'm dropping that huge. I could have made that easy left, but I went right and charged that heavy ass fucking roof. But like the photo, I'm going to the lip on that 15, 17 foot domes, dude, after the hurricane, on my 10 footer. Fuck it, man. like breath of air, supposedly, or light flash before your eyes, what do you want to see? You know, do you want to see a bunch of like, oh, I've like sat in a cubicle every day and I got a bunch of money and I drive this fucking piece of shit $50,000 car? Or like, do I want to see me dropping these huge fucking waves, driving a Savage Jeep, throwing mud, living on a tropical island where everybody pays the vacation? I might be broke, but I'm happy and broke. And like, I'll remember like winning professional races and going downhill 60, 70 miles an hour, traveling across the country with my friends, like just fucking epic times, epic, over and over and over and over, climbing mountains, fucking romping in the snow, snowboarding, like, I've done it all, and like, I'm broke because of it, but fuck it. Because when I die, for that last little breath of air, I get to see all that shit one more time.
I became a musician, and it was in a way to immortalize myself. You know, like if I cannot be here like physically, maybe my idea, my thought will be there. You know what I mean? And something that says like Christian was here.
I fucked up. I got rid of everything, bought one-way ticket, and said, I should have stayed with my wife. I should have never left New York. I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted to ride a bigger wave than I've ever ridden. Maybe it's gonna get worse. Let's see. Let's see what a tsunami is all about. I've been through earthquakes and hurricanes and tornadoes, and I'm willing to check out a tsunami. I don't know. I ain't going nowhere. Fuck it. I'm in trouble. I don't know if I'm eligible for redemption.
Usually when a sunset, this weird feeling that when I was a kid, my grandma telling me at 6:30 you have to be at your house. So usually when I'm out on a sunset or when the sun is rising, I want to go home. I have to be there. And then I have to go out, drink afterwards.
I remember that it was 6:30. I think you had like a little alarm, and then it was like 5 minutes, so you will run.
Yeah.
Remember if we were like downtown?
Sunsets are great. I love them.
I'm waiting for it to hit me. I'm gonna just rely on there's someone out there for you. In the meantime, fucking just surfing and chilling out with like sea turtles and smoking joints and playing music.